Hello, guides and goddesses. Getting extra data here, sharing it. Um, this feels like the data, but it feels more so like um, something to do so you're not sitting in bad energy. Um, this feels like a need to drop this message now data, which is why I'm doing it this way. So, for whoever needs to hear it, it feels like a walk in a safe place or some type of cardio to get the heart going. Not too crazy, nothing crazy, but it feels more like focus, refocus, shift your focus data. So let's see what else is here that needs to be said. I'm going to let Six get in on this because I've never gotten fitness data in any of the letter readings. So I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and do this right away. Um, okay, Six. What message needs to be given here for guides, goddesses?
Are you sure about that?
That felt like decisions. Making a good decision versus making a bad decision. What else?
Are you sure about that?
Oh man, it's coming through twice. Really? Okay. Somebody's about to make a bad decision. What else?
Oh, baby, a triple! Oh, yeah!
I get the energy of doing something to please someone else so that you're not bored. Divine boredom. Divine boredom on speed. Um, Goodness. What else?
Let's go check!
And you may have somebody cheerleading this on. The devil arrives, is what I heard. What else? Message. Well, at least he didn't come in on wings or anything like that. It starts with a message. Oh, goodness. What else?
You're angry, and he's on the defense.
Okay. The phone has turned its own brightness down. Okay, I'm not. The phone is okay. I'm stopped right there. Okay. Any other messages? Wow. And then it turns itself off. Okay. One last message, Six.
Oh, my.
I'm gonna stop there because that when it starts turning itself off, it gets weird. Let's see what you got going on. What's the theme of this energy? Because it does feel like stop yourself before you do something you won't like yourself for later. Yep. Be so very mindful at this time of your energy, whoever this is for. You are easily provoked. I feel like this, I feel like I just did this. So somebody really needs to stop themselves at this time. Boy, there's plenty of art you can do. Okay. If you're dealing with harmful matter, people driving you nuts, working your nerves, take a breath, take a walk, do some cardio, work off that energy instead of waiting to give it to somebody else. You may be dealing with people who don't have the greatest self esteem. And then it's in the orbit. I always say that. What's good though is whatever's driving you insane at this time is a situation. It's a situation. It's not a problem. Sometimes it feels like a problem, but it's a situation. And it's a situation built around thoughtless responses, alternative timelines, dealing with people, or thinking that you need to get down onto other people's timelines to match their energy, see them eye to eye. Come on. This is being way too open to chaotic energy and returning chaotic response. Whoever I'm reading this for, you are easily provoked to anger, to depression, to bitter energy, resentment, feeling like you need to always protect and defend yourself. At the bottom, emotions, upside down. Be mindful of letting other people's nasty energy put you in a place where you feel like you need to include a band-aid on it. Put a band-aid on it, drinking, drugs, whatever. Yeah. Whoever this is for, you have to take a breath. Energy flows where attention goes. Where attention goes, energy flows. Whether you believe it or not, the universe is waiting to grant you some miracles. You might have even seen them. You've experienced some of those miracles the universe wants to return to you, is what I heard. At one point in time, not too long ago, you probably weren't feeling this energy that you're feeling now. Look at that. Yes, things can be very frustrating. Getting the energy of someone who is just beyond fed up, like 20 miles past it, frustrated, bottling a lot of energy inside because of the others, not imagining life being what it is, where it is, how it is. But this is the period of reflection, or it could be, if you want, it could be a period of reflection where you sit back quietly, right? And you think about life, people, and then you have some honest thoughts with yourself. Like, here's a cool thought. The craptastic people that you meet along the way, right? When you're done experiencing those people and you're not connected to them anymore, or connections are over, if you're really honest and you look back, those people showed you they were poop-tastic long before the ending ever happened. They really did. And it was your good nature, your blindness to a little bit of reality, because you might be having those whole, like, everybody's great fantasies. Lots of people have them. So don't, poke at yourself. Plenty of people have fantasies and illusions where they imagine people being good and worthy and they have potential. It happens. Everybody has those thoughts. I'd like to think everybody has those thoughts. Maybe not like serial killers or people who like intentionally harm others. Maybe they don't have those thoughts, but that's a brain scramble issue. What is important at this time is how you respond to them, they, it, those, whatever's over there, the problematics. I do get the energy of someone who can be taking a ginormous risk um, to try to do something foul or to silence another or to fight back. Um, and I'm not saying don't fight back against the world, I'm not saying that, but all methods of combat are not intelligent combat. This is a time where understanding and learning gratitude to appreciate what you are, who you are, understand that, other people see who you are, know who you are. And out of that vision, you get to make a choice. You want to look at the good stuff, you want to see the bad stuff. And it literally, and take it just as literal as I said it. Do you want to see the good stuff or do you want to see the bad stuff? What you give your attention to, it grows, it expands, you manifest more of it. And what comes out, I'll turn this the right way. The intention. Peace, chaos, what's your choice? What are you going to decide? What do you want? What do you enjoy most? Do you enjoy feeling good or do you enjoy feeling bad? Because if you got other people around you or you're focused on other people that are making you feel bad, that expands. And the cool thing is your brain is super duper powerful and you may also be getting taught a little bit of scientific ways of, turning off that unnecessary audio. The audio of them. Tightening your focus. It's here more than once. I can't shake this energy of like somebody you're letting them get to you. And it's something that happens more than once. I get the energy now. Like I see like almost a sibling, brother, sister, sibling type of dynamic or a friendship that, or a group of friends that acts like siblings. And the provoking is maybe just was always a part of, or the way of doing things, and that's not right. Maybe it never felt right to you, but you just participated. And maybe now you're not enjoying that energy. Maybe now the experience is all that can be focused on, but it doesn't feel good, and that's all that can be focused on. Um, what I heard is not fitting. You may also have too much attention, or it's in your environment, the elements of, or the recipe for not feeling good about yourself, which is cray cray. Knock that off for sure. Yeah. Somebody needs to get some fresh air, get some healing time. Don't go out into darkness where it's not safe. But perhaps a change of scenery. And when you feel this bad, rageful energy come on, take a walk. Don't pace. You know what I'm saying? Don't pace back and forth. That's not cool. That looks cray cray, okay? But consider a walk, audio, a good, I always like a good comedic playlist. You put your favorite comedians. There's tons of playlists with good, comedy to make you laugh. But focus on the heart. Yeah. Maybe you can go for a drive if you do that safely. It feels like needing to care for yourself. So take a break, take a breather if you're surrounded by, or you've got some type of audio playing. That includes tarot stuff too. Listen, sometimes you really do need to just disconnect from everything that connects you to whatever the problem is or whoever the problematics are. Mm. Okay, I had not really asked a question just yet, but look, Aquarius energy in reverse, detached. Lesson learned, or maybe that's what you need to be working on at this time. Um, Putting the situation into the format of a lesson. What is this energy? Would you like to repeat it? How do you not repeat it? Okay, hold on. Yeah, goddesses and gods, ladies and gentlemen, you do need to take care of yourself at this time, okay? Especially if you are fighting or dealing with high ego. And when I say high ego, I mean people like who got something to say about you. Self, self, self. How many more cards need to come out like that? One, self, self. Jeez, really? Okay. This is about the freedom, your freedom to be yourself, to do what you want. Time is not forever. Gemini, Taurus. Okay, I now get the energy of like, if you're going through some type of frustration right now, the first part of the reading, I was getting the energy of somebody getting ready to do something bad, take a swing at others you feel like are harmful matter. Okay. But what needs to come out of this is learning how to protect yourself. And sometimes certain environments teach you and the fine art, the ninja like art of consistency, focus, better focus, sharper focus, more important focus, focus of the self, as opposed to focus on the situation and others that you can't change or control. This is a time where you discover your ninja like adaptability. Ooh, like a chameleon. Cancer energy. This is where you're getting like this sharpening and a little bit more protection mode data, which will help your intuitive spirit along the way. It'll also teach you how to be more cautious with dealing with people in the future. I'm sorry to say this has to be taught this way, but it's one of the lessons that, um, whether you're an empath or not, it's one of those lessons where you just learn how to get a better sense of people's strengths and weaknesses earlier on before you get mixed up, mixed in. It's an opportunity to see what type of energies you don't want in your future and you do want. What do you want? And then make the choice to focus on that and bring more of that in, or focus on something new. Focus on what needs to get done. I keep hearing this old song, Feelings, and I'm not going to sing it. But there's this test. There's a blockage going on, right? And so if you can't get that energy out one way, you do have to find out a way. If not, it will build up like when you shake a can of soda. And at any moment, it can just, that's what sodas can do. And you may be taking in way too much orbital chaotic data. That needs to stop. That is a part of solving the problem here, because it's not really a problem, but maybe it feels like one. They feel like one at this time. Some of them are a part of the rewards. Some of them are a part of they all are a part of the journey. And they all are a part of the soul's gymnasium time, strengthening. Just, if you're dealing with difficult people at this time, this is your data. Imagine your heart and soul and your self-esteem like being taken to the gym with this kind of data. And if you've been dealing with this for some time, then your spirit body must be like, it's like boosting the six pack and all the muscles, right? Super duper strong. Right. Power. So it's there in you to not give energy to others who don't deserve it. What I just heard is, as you thinketh, so it is. Guides, goddesses, whoever this is for, you obviously need some serious, hey, knock a tip on the shoulder time. Your guides are trying to get your attention. And it's for better health that you take a breath. Hold on. I see a train. Train coming down the tracks, but from the view of it that I saw, the view I saw was on the tracks. So what are you avoiding if you take the break? Guides, goddesses, what are you avoiding? Okay, fear play is what I'm getting the energy of right now. You may have other people around you, or you may be listening to audio that's putting fear in you, so knock that off. Even here too, take a break. It feels like really, really the need to push a different type of audio through your ears, okay? So if you got a music playlist or something else you can watch, or listen to, something you can listen to while you move yourself around. Because it feels like I see a different story here, but instead of rehashing that data, why not work to get out of it? Um, or at least start learning how to alter the energy that's in your orbit. Because it feels like having people, listening to people saying scary things or judgmental things, threatening things out of power clout. I don't even understand that word 100%. People who just like to be somebody, want to be right, want to be better than you, and it's like running a race or having people run a race with you, but you're sitting on a bench chilling. You're sitting on the bench, you're chilling, you're flipping through your phone, you're looking at social media shit. You ain't even really, and the person next to you is running like literally tennis shoes, feet up. Oh, all right. So I don't get that race where people are running, but there's a competition where there is no competition, and I don't get it. Yeah, there's a competition where there is no competition. There's a race where there ain't no. It's weird, but it's for money. It's for glory. It's the blaze of glory, is what I heard. People scooping up nickels, pennies, and dimes. Okay, what I just heard is show them how it's done. What? Show them how it's done. Dominion. Ha! The rock star. Disappointment in reverse. Lesson learned. I don't know. Ooh. I guess I gotta go with that as a title. Maybe. So whatever it is that you do, guys or goddesses, and you got some haters or people, uh, all of this mess, you're supposed to be giving them a lesson. You're supposed to be showing them, not teaching them. Haha, big difference. You're supposed to be showing them how it works. I don't know why that's funny, but it felt funny just then. What's the theme of returning this energy? What you supposed to be doing? Guys, goddesses, it's time to be on that timeline upwards and onwards. You do have to cut in time or when you can. When you can. You're going to have to cut some people out of your energy. What? Okay, what I just heard is skin tags. You're going to have to cut some people out of your energy. They got to go. You may even have somebody really close to you who, yeah, I'm going to go back to what I said. You're going to have to step back, pull your energy back from people around you who are pushing that energy outward. That means phone conversations, texting, you're busy. Just be busy for a week or two and see what the energy turns into. What I just heard is the idea is to trigger you. My God. The idea is to trigger you to fail. And while everyone does take a fall, you get your ass back up because you can. Okay, I'm getting extra data now. I don't know what this applies to. If it fits, it fits. What I'm getting is the energy of you've already proven, whoever you are, you've already proven to be a force to be reckoned with. You've already proven yourself to be something greater than a cut above the rest. I don't even know how that applies, but you've already proven yourself to be the best. But whatever's in your orbit, them, not good. They cater to, their work is to hold you back. And it's not that they're doing it against you, period. It's what they do. It's what they do as mechanical as a paper clip would hold pieces of paper together. Yeah. Okay, what I just heard is don't feed the cookie monster. Guides, goddesses, listen, you got lessons you are learning at this time. The faster you accept it, the faster you can get on to the next step, the faster you accept really truly in your heart with your actions. As soon as you can accept that everybody ain't good, and that sometimes everybody can get caught up in the bullshit, but very few can pull themselves out. So if you have this awareness at this time of not wanting this fucked up ass energy in your orbit, these people, these crabs, there's elements of self that must be accepted. And then once you accept those elements of self, you can say, okay, that was something I'm familiar with. Now I'm not anymore. And I don't want that anymore. I see what it does. I don't like it. So I'm going to pull myself out of it and then go in a different direction. But understand that that energy does need time to dissipate. But every time you go back to that energy or you feed it, it's like saying you're never gonna drink again and then taking that drink. All that progress is gone at that point, right? And sometimes the stress can be so great, it can drive you to do things that feel good in the moment. Temptation, it can be easy. And many people, most people, I think, experience life in this way. You get sad, sometimes you eat. You get frustrated, you might yell at people. You get angry, you might kick a table. Doesn't solve anything, but sometimes it's how people let that energy out. And it's getting involved with things that drain off that energy, bleed away that energy. And as I've said before in other readings, angel guides, those who came here to do bigger things and be of assistance to others in groups. You bleed different. You don't bleed like you cut your finger and go get a Band-Aid. Your bleeding process is different. And I think it goes through art, creation, whether it's creating art or creating people. But there's work to be done either way. And you got to be consistent in it and not crazy. You're supposed to be recognizing crazy in others and not copying it, not, participating in it, being driven by it, using it as an energy supply. Okay? Okay. Odd statement. What I'm hearing is using chaos as an energy supply requires constant fuel. So when you run out of fuel, the chaos machine is still able, but there is no motion. So all that energized and provided the motion circles around you. And you're not, whether it's you or friends or haters, people who are energized by that, people who are energized by that can find protection within it. They can find greed in it. They can find happiness in it. They can create issues for others, blockages, limitations, focused isolation, subtraction. They ruin the happiness. Being all in people's business, causing issues. Let's get you some angel guide cards. And then do some walking or alter the sound, alter the frequency. Eight, believe, have faith, understand, and visualize. In the boredom, bad focus. I said that. Stop it now. Karma and creation. Be still. Meditation doesn't require sitting on a pillow, humming or anything like that. Meditation can come from what you're choosing to put your focus in that's calming to you, soothing, relaxing. Doesn't require your brain be flooded with thoughts. Instead, it kind of like sweeps them out and gives you something else to focus on, listen to, laugh at, create. Peace, alignment, self-love time. This is mature energy. If possible, and it won't get you into any trouble, maybe consider going a day, if you can, without the electronics. And just do stuff. But if you got to have the electronics, devote a day to just listening to things that make you laugh. And work on learning how to alter what's in your orbit. And you can do that by not focusing on it. So you need more rest. Or do things that are more restful. Also, protect yourself. Past data, protect the past. And your energy and your passions. Again, angelic endurance. Must have needed this reading for the evening. Don't do silly shit. Don't do nothing crazy that you might not be happy with tomorrow or the day after or a week from now. Okay? Yeah, now I hear. Hopefully, nobody's threatening to do something to somebody. Don't do that. Whatever this is, it's on audio and it can be used for just don't. I hope you understand what I'm saying, whoever this is for. Don't do it. Um, at least don't do what you will regret. It feels like there's just something better to do with this energy. So, whoever this is, please take a walk. Take a walk. If it means taking yourself out of a situation that is too much, take a walk. Whatever this means to you, I hope you get it. I hope that nobody does anything cray cray. Don't do things out of logic, okay? Don't be reactive. Well, at least not in a bad way. React and walk. Spare the heart. All right. See you later. Be well.